Hi everyone, happy Monday. Lamisha here from LamishaSerf-Walls.com, bringing you another Mindset Monday tip of the day. Today's tip is specifically for those moments when you find yourself spiraling out of control mentally. When you know so much about mindset and you know how powerful your mindset is, but you just can't flip that switch to get back to the positive side or get back to, a better feeling place, right? Now, the concept I'm going to share with you is simple in theory, but it's something that you have to practice a little bit with in order to find the way that works best for you in order to stop that momentum. Now, over the past couple of weeks, I've talked a little bit about the momentum of your focus, the momentum of the energy that's flowing toward whatever you're thinking about. And you know that when that momentum gets going, depending on how long it's been going, it can be really hard to flip that switch. So you're going from, completely negative and feeling like you have no hope to feeling incredibly positive, like, the world is your oyster. It's really difficult to go from one end of the spectrum to the other in the matter of, seconds. But today's tip is really going to help create a bit more ease and getting you back up that emotional scale. And it's really all about just being easy. So I'll use myself as an example because I can be a bit intense from time to time, as I'm sure my wife will tell you. And very often when I get into that place, my mind is so intense on fixing this problem, fixing this thing, focusing on whatever is wrong, that it takes a little bit for me to become aware of the fact that I'm headed in the wrong direction with my mindset, that I'm actually actively creating something that I don't want. Once I realize that, and of course awareness is key, once I realize that, then I start taking steps to flip the energy around, to start flipping my mindset. And my go-to all the time is to simply be easy about it. So being easy about it is really about taking your hands off and almost surrendering your control, right? It's almost like it would be like looking at your financial situation and saying, you've dealt with this challenge, you feel like you don't have enough money, you're kind of freaking out because you have bills to pay, becoming aware of what's happening, withdrawing your attention a little bit and saying, you know what, I don't have to fix it right this second, it's all going to be okay, I just need to calm down, I'm going to shift my focus. And it's almost like you're soothing yourself, mentally soothing yourself. Now, as crazy as it may sound, I actually do this very often verbally in the car or when I'm in my office by myself. And what I will do is I will sit and I will talk myself down. I will talk myself down from that very intense place and will kind of talk myself down through the reality of the situation in a really soothing way. So I'll look at the situation and say, it's really not that big of a deal, or I don't have to have all the answers right now. It's all working out for me. Sometimes I throw in some of those affirmations if they feel natural. And I start getting a lot more relaxed about the issue. And what happens when you do that is you take your hands off the wheel. You almost surrender yourself to the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, and you let go. And when you let go, what happens is energetically, you allow the universe to kind of bring in those opportunities for you, the solution for you. You allow yourself to take a step back so that you can open yourself up to receive the actual answer you were working so hard to find. But the problem is you couldn't find it in that energetic space, right? So this mindset SOS is really about being easy. How can you relax a little bit? How can you get into a place of just ease and flow and relaxation? How can you shift your focus to something that feels better, that feels easier, that feels a bit like I'm thinking of like a cozy sweater, those kinds of feelings, right? Now, of course, you're not going to jump right from that freak out moment to the cozy feeling. You have to walk yourself down from that. And so finding those ways for yourself is really going to be helpful. Now, remember, it's simple in theory, but it requires practice. So a couple of things you can try, make a list of things that bring you joy on a regular day. Maybe it's turning on music. Maybe it's having a little dance party with your kids, or meditating. Maybe it's taking a nap, right? Whatever it is for you to withdraw yourself and withdraw your attention from that freak out moment so that you can be a bit easier about whatever it is. Every single time this has happened, for me, and I'm allowing myself to withdraw from that, the solution comes within the next 24 hours, every time, just like clockwork. That is the power of energy, and that is the power of your mindset. So friends, I want you to be easy in those moments when you're freaking out, in those moments where it feels so hard and so difficult and you're not quite sure how you're going to make it through. Take a step back and be easy. I promise you will be happy that you did it. You'll find the power in it, and you'll get back to that neutral place in your mindset so that you can move up the emotional scale from there. So that is my tip for you this week. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you have tips yourself or things that work for you that you would like to share with other people, feel free to post those below in the comments section. I would love to read them. In the meantime, of course, if you want additional mindset help or you're interested in working together one-on-one, I invite you to reach out and book a free consultation with me. I'd love to chat with you, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.